All right, guys, so we've got a new update for Palworld, and it looks like we've got some changes and some fixes for a lot of those pesky issues that may have been cropping up in our gameplay. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gruzbee. It is time to talk about more Palworld. But before we begin, please turn your attention to the comment section below and let me know what your current level is and which pal is your most used, or which pal is your most favorite. All right, guys, so this is not a small update. We've got version 0.1.4.0 for PC, and for you Xbox gamers, your version should be 0.1.1.3. We've got major fixes, key configuration, player issues, base issues, and more. Let's do this. So according to the official patch notes, we've got under the major fixes category, they have fixed an issue where the game would crash under certain conditions. They fixed an issue where if another player's PAL or base PAL had HP 30% or less, it could be captured by using a sphere. They fixed an issue where enemy PALs would get stuck in walls due to charge attacks, and yeah, I've encountered that a few times. Implemented a first fix for an issue where the game would always crash and save data would be corrupted when the guild's total number of PALs captured reached around 7,000. The game no longer crashes even if the total number of captured objects exceeds 7,000. However, save data that has already been in this state, in the case of a server, the server's world data prior to this update will still be unable to load. We're continuing to work on fixing this issue permanently. Key configuration fixes, they added support for mouse, side keys, and numeric keypad in keyboard key configuration. That is awesome because I can't tell you how many times I use those little side buttons on the side of my mouse for stuff. Further improvements are currently planned, such as support for interact key configuration. Player issues, fixed an issue where players on dedicated servers and co-op online were receiving damage twice. Yikes. Specifications have been changed so that you can move at extremely low speed even when you have exceeded the weight limit. And guys, I gotta tell you, that is amazing because there's nothing worse than just standing perfectly still when you've gone a little too heavy with the stones and the wood and the other stuff. Am I right? Players will no longer pass through walls when dismounting. Fixed an issue where capture power strengthened by life monk effigies was reset when using memory reset drugs. Fixed an issue where armor could be equipped in the wrong slot. Adjusted camera positions of several pals to make it easier to see when mounted. Base issues. Specifications have been changed so that pals who are manually assigned to a breeding farm will not become hungry and their manual assignments will not be removed. The key to lift pals has been changed from F to V, or from on the controller pad, X to Y, in order to prevent accidents. Awesome. Reduce the speed and range of fire spreading on wooden buildings. Fixed an issue where manual work assignments could not be set at all under certain circumstances. Fixed an issue where extremely high-level Relaxorus would attack the base during raids. Added several measures to prevent base pals from getting stuck. Fixed an issue where pals would get stuck while transporting items and would just drop them on the spot. Yeah, that actually was very annoying. Fixed an issue where pals at the base would continue to cut down trees that were already cut. Fixed an issue where pals at the base were on the verge of death due to unexplained falling damage. What? Fixed an issue where pals at the base would float under some conditions. Fixed an issue where if a farm was built on the second floor or above, work pals would be unable to move on the floors below. And lastly, corrected incorrect text. Measures have been added to prevent cheating and stealing other players as pals. Many other minor fixes, such as the addition of a UI key guide. So, as you can see, there's been some significant improvements made to the game, and while the game is still in early access, more will definitely be coming. And soon, I hope. Most of the issues that I have are little things that aren't really game breaking. I think of that whole list of updates there, I might have encountered maybe 5. But I have some ideas for some things that I would definitely like to see added to the game. that I think might be quality of life, or things that were just crazy that I would like to see. For one, when using the grappling hook, I would like to be able to jump up over a ledge, maybe have the grappling hook sort of vault me over the lip of the edge if I'm, if I grapple near the top of a ledge. Many times my character just sort of smacks the wall and slides down a bit before grabbing on. It's nothing major. It's just a little annoying is all. I'd also like to see the inclusion of a map while we're inside caves or dungeons. Whenever I'm in there, my sense of direction is poop sometimes. And when I hit the map, it just shows me the surface. It's not a big deal, but again, something that I think would be nice. And maybe I'm in the minority here, but just go with me here. Go with me for a second. But I want a catapult. I want to slingshot myself or my pals across the map. Because, well, why the hell not? One thing is for sure, though, Pocket Pair is still working hard to get these updates made, and I, for one, am excited to see how the game continues to grow and what improvements and changes are going to be made along the way. While I'm at it, I want to share a warning that was tweeted out from Palworld's Twitter about fake phone apps. It's not uncommon for a lot of games, especially popular games, to have some kind of companion app for mobile, but in this case, they don't. None of these, or should I say none of the phone apps that you're going to encounter right now are legit. The Twitter post that went out on the 31st says, warning, there is no Palworld application for phones. Apps using names and product images such as, and they list the Japanese katakana and they show Palworld, are appearing on the App Store and Google Play, but they are not affiliated with our company in any way. We have reported this issue to Apple, which operates the App Store, and Google, which operates Google Play. Please be aware that downloading these apps may lead to the leakage of personal information stored on your smartphone or to fraud. So yes, make sure that you keep up with only official announcements and updates on that sort of thing, like the launch of a new mobile app or something that they've signed off on. Keep up with that by following their Palworld or Pocket Pair official social media places, like their official Discord, their Twitter, stuff like that. Don't go through third-party apps, unless, of course, they're signed off on by Palworld officially. Anyway, guys, it's time to do that thing where we turn the conversation over to you. What are your thoughts about these new updates and the patches for Palworld? What have you noticed as far as improvements? And what new things would you like to see happen in future updates for Palworld? Put your comments in the comment section down below and let's get some conversation going. Guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, as well as the occasional game stream where I play games with the Catgirl Vtuber model, then consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to help us out directly, you can do so by becoming a member of the Patreon. There's links to that as well as my socials in the linkity-link place down below. As always, have an amazing day, everyone. Keeping awesome. And I will see you all in the next video.